Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast as well as my YouTube all in one YouTube podcast and YouTube channel all in one. So today is Tuesday, and I'm going to proceed with doing the astrological elemental reading on the what the earth signs, earth signs. So before I proceed, I want to stress that this podcast is for entertainment, informational, and sometimes educational purposes. It just depends on which podcast or which episode you may listen to. So I consider myself to be a gypsy, nomad, psychic like intuitive, self-proclaimed, parapsychologist, spiritualist, magic mind medium. Um, so with that being said, um, if you get off into tarot, you'll be very amazed at how synchronicity, serendipity works, and how God does have a way of. Um, it's not about the tarot card itself. If you catch my drift, it's about the correlation of synchronicities and how God reaches us. He can reach us in all different types of vessels. So I'm not going to go into all that spiel, but I want to go ahead and say my prayer. Father, supreme being of all being, thank you for waking me, family and friends alike up this morning to see another day. Continue to bless us and shield us from any injury, harm, or danger. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. As it is said, it is so. I declare and I decree. Um, So give me infinite wisdom, knowledge, capability, and understanding as I do this reading. All right, so we are doing the earth signs. Earth sign. What are the earth signs? What are the earth signs? Well, you have the Taurus, which is the bull. They are born between April 20th through May the 20th. So I have my guide here. The significance of the Taurus is that they're persistent, dependable, powerful, stubborn, possessive, materialistic. They rule the second house of possession. I'm not going to go into the houses for for time purposes this week. But if you are a Taurus, look up the second house of possession. The next one I have is Virgo. Virgo. Virgos are, it represents the Virgin between August 23rd and September the 22nd. They're innocent, faithful, practical, anxious, critical, shy, rules the sixth house of health and service. So they're born between August 23rd and September the 22nd. We're coming on the close of the Virgos at this time within the next 5 days. We have the Capricorn, which is the goat. They're between December the 22nd and January the 19th. According to here, the Capricorn are steadfast, organized, cautious, insecure, detached, type, rules the house of career. So again, as I mentioned, I do believe we all possess these traits and characteristics um, at any given time. I think those who are born within that certain time frame are more susceptible per se than others. So let's go ahead and get into the astrological reading. All right. So, for those who may be listening in and will be listening in, how I do my tarot card is going to be different than one else. I do go off of the guide, but I also go off of my own inner instinct that I feel as though um, what is being conveyed to me. All right. So I don't think it's not necessarily no right nor wrong way to do tarot. It's just based on perception, right? That's what makes it so unique. That's why it's for entertainment purposes. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pull out my cosmic insight. So let's go with number one. I can pull two cards actually, and let's pull a third card. I'll go with that one. Cosmic insight. All right, let's do a quick scramble. I have yes, I have moving, and I have move on. All right, so luck is on your side. If you're able to view, I do apologize. I don't have much lighting, so do bear with me with that. I don't have much lightening, but let me hold this up. This is what I have here. Yes. I think this is a confirmation to whomever, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, in terms of moving in a direction. It has moving, changing residence here. Change your residence, moving in with your partner is what it lets me know. I think this is somebody that is angry because of something lets me know it's sexually related, and it's actually somebody is trying to be mean because of that disconnect or that lack of attraction is what it lets me know, right? Like, say for instance, if you are someone who is in a relationship with a man or a woman, vice versa, and you're not wanting to do the things that they want to do, and they think that you're a mockery, they will brand you, tag you, and mark you as such. And I think this is what the message is for you. It's what it lets me know. They're trying to get you to go in terms of move away from one sexuality to the same sex is what it lets me know. And I know this might sound crazy. I do, because you're gonna realize that Satan works all different types of ways, and he's always trying to recruit. He's always trying to get somebody on their team because this is how people dominate and take over, and that's you are no different than anybody else. And I think that's essentially what this reading is about. I have move on here. Move on. Someone is unavailable and waste of time. It's over. So I'm going to say this is in regards to relationship or lack thereof, sensuality, sexuality, and the lack thereof. Right? That's what I feel. I get the dragonfly here, so that you're gonna get confirmation by way of a dragonfly. Let's go ahead and pull out another one, because you're gonna find that a lot of our relationships are pushed up. I'm just gonna be honest about it. And what does that mean? The desire truly is not there. And when they see that you are making a mockery of them, or they feel as though you're making a mockery of them, then they would do as such. They would try to intimidate you, what have you. And I think this is what this reading is applicable to. I'm gonna get real life into the gist of my readings. Call it prophetic, call it what you may. So I have soulmates here, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I think it's in relation to your soul. I don't know if somebody caught you out there, you got caught up and somebody extorted you and blackballed and blackmailed you is what it lets me know. Um, so the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, changing here. I think revelation is coming. That moving, this moving card is going to reveal. It's a revelation that's coming to you. Whoever this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is. I have talking. There's some talks around you. Gossip about even is what it lets me know. Gossip even. That's why you have to be very careful as to whom you entertain, whom you let in your space, right? Okay. And the things you do. I don't want to do my readings where it seems like I'm advocating for you, because if you're not right, I can't advocate for something that's not right, right? All right, let's go ahead. I'm just going to pull out two of thoughts, faith, and belief cards. Well, actually, I'm putting out three because it was two that I just prompted to pull. I have an idea as to who this reading is for, but it's in relation to a celebrity. I woke up with it celebrity in my psyche today, and I don't do celebrity readings. I try not to, but I do feel as though it's God's way of letting me know that whatever this person is experiencing applies to a group of individuals, if that makes sense to you, right? The next card I have here is Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Um, I honestly feel as though you are telling on moments in time is what it wants me to convey to you. You're telling on what's going on with you is something that transpired with someone in history, but they're not going to let you know. Six of Wands relates to victory, award, recognition, good news, and success. So I think that's what you have been guarded by what has happened in your circumstance is that there was a commonality of those who had that same curse, family curse in history, and they guarded you in the past, is what it lets me know based on this cards here. But something lets me know it's coming down now. It's not, you can no longer rely on those same people. I get the Knight of Swords here. I honestly feel as though, and that's a bull. So this right here could be in relation to a Taurus. I want to say it's a Taurus male. A Taurus male, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says a fast talking person lifestyle change. Yeah, some things are changing. I just said that some things are changing for you, hun. I think there was a lot of stubbornness, a lot of disconnect, and a lot of not wanting to listen. It's what it lets me know, and as a result, a lot of things are hitting the fan. It's what it lets me know. Like, you know how when we don't want to listen, and then we get in a world of trouble, we want to kind of like call on our allies. I feel as though things have ran out for you. I'm gonna be honest about it. Um, Things have come to the head. Is what it lets me know, and I think this is not only regarding you. I think it's in regards to someone else. Many people is what I feel. Right? This is what I feel. So I think it's a Taurus male because this is what I have here. I have the Taurus male here, or who are possessing. Just put it this way, because this is how I view it. Who possess those qualities of a Taurus? And let's go back to the zodiac, because we all can possess these qualities. What is the significance of Taurus? Well, let me pull my guide out. So it indicates they're persistent, dependable, powerful, stubborn, possessive, materialistic, rules the second house of possession. So this is somebody who has a lot of things, has had are very affluent in what they have. We all could be that. That doesn't necessarily means that just because you're a Taurus, you will have that or what have you. I think you are more susceptible to being on that path when you are a Taurus, if that makes sense to you. Um, so the third card, I just put it down. All right, this is what I have here for the third card here. Something lets me know your sensuality is ruled by this. I think your sensuality was to form a bond and a alliance is what that lets me know, and I think things have felt falling down. Now, Six of Swords, it says a necessary transition, relocated movement. Things are going to change for you. I honestly feel there's talks around you, and I think things are not going to be favorable for you. And I hate to speak curses on people, I really do. But some things are just going to happen whether you speak a curse on it or not. That's just the way it works, right? So, um, things are not looking favorable. I'm not one of those people that's so quick to jump to conclusions as to everything that I see on the TV screen or even present out in life because I know how spirits operate, right? I know how spirits are. They seek to steal, kill, and destroy the very attention seeking and things of that sort. But this right here lets me know that um, things are not favorable. Things are not favorable for you. And I think somebody from family history, because I have Native American part here, somebody from family history has implemented this um, downfall. We don't want this energy coming at us. We want things to change. That's what I feel. Alrighty. All right, let's pull out. We'll pull out two urban tarot. All right, I have the star card. So again, it is in reference to this star, but it's also in reference to those who are star-like, like those who are captivated by celebrity and charisma, and who may take on that same personality type or trait. So that's why you have to be very careful as to a charismatic leader because that's why they're put on Front Street, right? Is to tell on the hearts and the desires of those who gravitate to that commonality, if that makes sense to anybody. I have eight interference. So I think some things had to occur to get this change going. That's what it lets me know. It's a common thing I feel. It's what source or spirit wants me to convey to you out there. It's a common theme, I think, right? Something lets me know it's a common theme. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull out. Let's see. This is supposed to be a fire siren reading, but it's turned into something a little more than what is out there. I think God is wanting me to let whoever is out there and misguided know that you got to be very careful as to who you adore and who you as a put up on a pedestal and look up to, because oftentimes they'll send you to the pits of hell. Is what it lets me know. I think this is what the revelation in this reading is right now is to convey to those out there. All right, so I have Queen here, Divine Feminine. So something lets me know that this right here, this energy for these things to manifest could be possibly coming from a mother or mother-like figure. That's what it lets me know. Now I have to the left, move boldly into a golden future. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Proverbs 3:5-6. So I honestly feel as though things are coming down to an end to bring some sense of solace to this person because something lets me know that there is a lot of sleepless nights that is going on with this mother or mother-like figure. So it lets me know. The next one I have is let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Deuteronomy 31:8 is what it mentions here. So God has not failed you, but what they want you to do is go to the light. That means see the detriment in what you're doing and be conscientious in what you're doing. Is the point. Let's get a bit of family history. Let's get a little bit of family history. Yeah, you have to be very careful who you entertain in your space, and that's just bottom line. They'll have you similarly to a scarlet letter. Yeah. When people see that you have, it's a difference between somebody having charisma. Charisma can be favorable as well as not. Like if you have charisma and you're doing things that's unfavorable, that in a sense could be manipulative, or but sometimes when you have favor or charisma and people feel as though you don't do everything they think you should do, they will typecast you wrongly, falsely accuse you as well. Particularly when they got personal vendettas or personal struggles that they are dealing with. They would take it personal. So they would read more into a situation than what it truly is, right? Okay. All right, so again, we pulled this card, I want to say it was last week. So let's go to the Ace of, no, Pentacles. This is the Pentacle. Let's go down to the Pentacles. Okay, so again, this podcast, YouTube podcast, is for entertainment purposes. It is for entertainment purposes. All right, so let's proceed. I pulled the same card last week. So let's see. Yeah, you have to have a discerning spirit. Everybody that doesn't do everything, quote, righteous is not of the devil, if that makes sense in the body. And you will have situations where people try to send you to hell because you don't do everything they say that you should or should not do. That's a total difference. All right, so we're going to proceed to um, let's go down. All right, so this is actually the Ace of Pentacles. I pulled this card on one of my readings on last week. Ra Aton's glory, rays of light in the form of hand symbols of beneficent power. Let's look this word up, beneficent. What exactly is beneficent? I want to say beneficial, right? Another word for beneficial. A person genuinely of a person generous or doing good. So basically, shine from a solar disk decorated with ostrich feathers onto the earth. Positive, favorable moment, win, increase of capital, great success, propitious occasion. The negative, I think this reading in essence is it's not a favorable reading. That's what it lets me know. It's not a favorable reading at all. Intelligence used for evil, unlawful earnings. I honestly feel as though it's in reference to a celebrity and those who have that same commonality as this so-called celebrity, as such, and why things are put in on display to tell on the desires of the heart, if that makes sense to anybody, right? And this is why they use certain spirits and put them on Front Street or put them up because it's to tell on the desires of those who may seem or appear to be charismatic, if that makes sense to anybody. And that's the revelation that has come to me. So, this is to encourage you. I don't want to make it seem as though I'm judging you. You know, like I said, I do my readings totally different. And when I get led to speak on something, that's what I'm going to do. Um, I'm not perfect. No one is. But I'm just going to give you my sense as to what God has revealed to me. So I'm going to give, whether you listen or not, I mean, that's up to you. All right, so earth signs. I said I feel as though this reading was in regards to a Taurus male, perhaps a Virgo woman, and Capricorn male and female. So to the Taurus women and the Virgo males, this reading may not necessarily apply to you, but if you are a Capricorn male or female, it may apply, all right? All right, so positive thinking. So we want to think positive in situations such as this because I honestly feel as though that this person is a thought process. This person is a what happened with this person is um, an illusion, a form of thinking and thought process, and whatever gravitates to this celebrity will tell on the desires of the heart. Is what that means, and and regarding this freedom. Okay. Positive thinking. So you got to think positive. When you think um, when you think in a different way, and no, when you think in such a way, right? Despite of what you like to project, it's going to tell on itself. So I'm not targeting no one because they are homosexual or bisexual, lesbian or not. What I'm speaking of is those who have children who possess those, I guess, in other words, obscurity or download. If that is what I'm getting at, deception is what I'm getting at. What you do, as long as you are two consenting adults, is your business, right? Okay. So it has positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being and I find serenity. So I honestly feel as though what's happening with this celebrity is something that is a commonality among certain population and subpopulation, and is to tell on desires of the heart or lack thereof. And I think right now they're experiencing some harassment or what have you to do and be a certain way. So what it lets me know. All right, so that's what this reading is to shed light on that. Now we're going to go ahead and proceed to the angel card leadership. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership, power, and position and lovingly guide others. So could this very well be coming from leadership? Who knows? All right. So I know this may have been a little bit off topic, and what does it has to do with the actual astrological elemental reading? Hey, if I'm being pulled, because I consider myself to be a medium, and I'm not much into astrology, right? If I'm being pulled in a certain direction, I do feel as though it's warranted. I do. So I'm going to conclude this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.